Our guest speaker is in the wonderful Arizona area, and he's enjoying some stellar heat. Both he and Rebecca Happy and Eric Williamson are running a focused digital marketing agency, and they're looking at the success for small businesses. They're looking to determine specific marketing requirements through the measured implementation of their proprietary marketing tools and strategies. They optimize the customer engagement in alignment and convert them to more leads. With that said, I'll turn the floor over to Eric.
So again, thank you very much for allowing us to come and present on behalf of Rebecca. She's just out today. She had another engagement and conflict. So I'm going to run this solo. From all of the great interviews, the pre-presentations, I'm excited to see that so many people want to help small business and be a part of that. And I hope that at the end of this presentation, you'll have some nice things of wisdom to take with you and maybe pass along to your clients or implement for yourself. So we're going to cover 4 specific points. Why grow your online reputation, getting found with your pants down. We don't want you to find that happening to you. And then there's 3 parts to growing a 5-star reputation. And then that opens up that gold mine of leads. So Bernie had already covered what this slide talks about. Our product is my5starreviews.com. It will be at the end of the presentation an opportunity to have a one-on-one if that's something that you'd like to leave the meeting with, and we'll leave a link for that. So let's talk about this first segment, why grow your online reputation first? Well, it really breaks down into these areas that the buyer's journey is broken up into 3 parts. The awareness stage, which is 47%. And let's think of it this way. Our analogy is when we do the research and we look into creating a blog, a website, a video, then we have the social media element. That becomes this first stage of that awareness. Then we move into the second stage, which is that consideration where they look at it and they kind of internalize a little more. And that's a big stage. And most of us always say, hey, that's the first stage. They love me, they fall in love with me as soon as they saw something. But, it's almost like the analogy of you don't get married on the first date. And sometimes business folks are not understanding that there is a process. So this third stage, the third stage is that decision where they finally go, you know what, I'm in. We've narrowed it down, and you're in our top 3, and then they reach out, and in that decision, hopefully, you technically win. Okay. So let's think about this. How do our customers search today? They quickly scan for reviews, and whatever platform they're on, they're looking to see what other people are saying, and they look at the most recent reviews and talk about that experience. Now, from a show of hands, I'm sure you say, I'm that person. When I do a search, I quickly go to their reviews, I see what other people are saying, and then I take out the most recent. I don't go for a review that's been 2 years ago, but you'd say, let's check out the recent reviews. Well, the trend is that 94%, that's a big number, 94% of consumers report that positive reviews make them more likely to use your business or the product. So let's look at this slide. The key findings are from Bright Social. And as you can see, the 2021 figures are the dark green. And if you look at the section that says regularly, you see how that's pushing that 40% mark. Well, consumers are using reviews more than ever to choose the business, and the statistics prove that. So let's think about this. You're getting found with your pants down. Uh-oh, what does that mean? You're getting found with your pants down. Well, 92% of these buyers are likely to purchase after reading a trusted review. And then the most powerful strategy you can implement into your business right now, this is action you can take today, is reputation marketing. What is the 5-star review and how do we achieve that? Building a 5-star reputation and then marketing your reputation, that's the trick. If you circle marketing your reputation to get more conversions and customers, that's the trick. So there's 3 parts to growing this 5-star reputation. It's not just one service that actually does it. It's 3 different services. Think about this. You have to manage the reputation. I think we would agree there. Then you have to build the reputation. And then this is my favorite one. You have to market it. Okay. We have to tell everyone. So let's use this experience. We were having a brief conversation about Amazon, but I'm going to bring it back up. When you are at that point of looking to make a purchase, you do all 3 steps of this activity from the vendor's perspective. Are they talking about responding to, you look at the product, then you click the reviews, and then you look at the reviews and say, well, who's responding to the reviews? Are they managing this? And then you look at the number of reviews, the middle section, that how are they building their reputation? And then the third is how many stars are the individuals receiving? And you say, based on those star reviews, they're marketing it very well. I'm interested. So displaying your reviews can increase your conversions. Look at that, 270%. And what we're not doing is on our platforms, are we displaying the reviews for products to increase conversion rates? Well, if you do, there can be a market expansion of up to 380% by marketing it properly. So that gold mine for leads is where we are talking about the opportunities are. So in the chat, let's talk about how important reviews are for your local business. Okay. We can go there. They don't have many stars. So we look at the screen and we say, there's a 3-star review. So in the chat, what would you do if you saw a 3-star review? Would you take it as like great, bad, indifferent, take a pass, or it needs work? Can we enter in the chat? I need to change here to see the chat. Sorry, everyone. Needs. So George, that's great. Willie, awesome. Needs improvement. I agree. We definitely are coming back with that feedback of it needs some work on 3-star. So again, we look at a 1-star, a 3-star, or a 5-star. And from that little survey, it's not scientific, but we said a 3-star, you wouldn't choose it because it needs work. Maybe that's not for me. So we look at stars, very important. And stars translates to the customers. Okay. So if we look on the left, you'll see that 13%, you're not doing well with a 1-star. 27%, 2 stars, not that great. We move up to 3-star. It's only 70% to 72% at a 3-star rating. But look at when you move to a 4 or even up to a 5, you're in that 90 percentile. And we know that students that are in a 90 percentile in their studies, they're pretty selected. Like, you're doing really good. You're eligible for scholarships. You're getting in that presence and notoriety that a 90 percentile does. So having more positive reviews will boost your local ratings. And some of you are working in the Google business profile space, and that rating will increase to a 3.5 or more of actual leads and customers. So this is awesome. So let me introduce you to our platform, which is called the 5-star reviews. My 5-star reviews. It's proprietary. It's easy to implement system. It helps folks that are, I'm not a do-it-yourselfer, but I want someone to help me and help me with software to get those positive reviews. And what it does is it protects from receiving these negative reviews, and it helps to market that reputation by leveraging the recent customers. So what we teach and what we want you to take away today is turning your normal feedback into those 5-star reviews. And it's really, the green tells it more specifically. You need to simply ask for a 5-star review. Okay. So we did a local business case study, and for every 100 feedback requests sent, 30% of those were open, clicked, and they left some feedback. And then 10% of those customers who left that positive feedback left an internal review, and they stayed, and it stayed online. So let me explain this. So think of it like this. You reach out and ask, they give you some feedback. Then what you do is, based on the feedback that they give to you, you want to now say, if it was positive feedback, the next step is you want to ask them to post this online. So in other words, they respond, hey, I had a great experience. Everything was fantastic. Great. So now that I have that feedback, now the next step is to ask them, would you be comfortable posting that online? Okay. So on the left box, we build. So the example is, if you have 100 customers a week or a day, or however your business is set up, then you can take that particular group and take your percentage and aim for that 10% that will give you the online lead, that will say, not lead, the online review. And you want to move them to that position. Some won't. Some will say, I'm not interested in putting anything online. That's not my jam. It's okay. But the ones that do, you just will move them to the online platform. So how do we increase the conversions to that 380%? I know some of you are asking, Eric, show us how. Well, would you agree that you have to start to see business using reviews on their website? So here's the trick. Remember, we talked about how we market it. 88% of the consumers say they trust online reviews as much as personal recommendations. We agree there. 4 out of 5 customers have changed their minds about a recommended purchase based solely on that negative information they found online. So we don't want to get into a situation where we allow the customer to post negative reviews or those 3 stars. We don't want that. So 7 out of 10 customers or consumers will return to a business if their negative concerns are resolved quickly. So this is where you have to manage when someone gives you feedback. If it wasn't positive, how to move it into a positive situation or resolve the problem. It's a good tip. Take notes and write that down. So our software asks for the reviews, and then it follows up. So it's not very complicated, but what it is very beneficial to a lot of different types of businesses. Doctor, dentist, coach, ortho, fitness trainer, massage therapist, coffee shops, hotels, resorts, cleaning services, and many more. So any client can benefit from having 5-star reviews. This is an example of how the screen shows that we really appreciate the business. We say we are very happy with you being part of our team. We'd like to get some feedback, and you see it provides them a link because it gives guidance, and they can click the link and take them to the next screen. So we add that feedback automatically. We integrate with the Zapier middleware. I don't want to get too technical here, but what it does is it just allows for the automation that if you are using one of the platforms on the right, and there's thousands and thousands of platforms that are just not illustrated here, but if you'd like to obtain feedback from a platform you use, then it will integrate. So we integrate also with up to 80+ review sites. So yes, we know that the king of review is Google, of course. There are a lot of eyeballs in Facebook, and sometimes people fail to remember that you can get positive feedback in Facebook. It's just a little tricky. It's not as native as it was before, but the eyeballs are there for your business pages. And so many people are turning to reviews. And we say that your single task is to get the best feedback you can from a customer, the best feedback. So getting the best means you have to communicate, and you have to communicate the right way to bring yourself up to a 5-star level. So I'm kind of wrapping up here, but the bottom line is reviews greatly affect revenue. I'm sure you'd agree that based on the facts we just reviewed, that increasing number of positive reviews and your ratings directly affects revenue. And we'd like to open it up that our 5-star review product gives your business the unfair advantage over your competitors. So what we covered today was why do we grow your online reputation first? We know that is the key to the kingdom, because everyone is interested in reviews. So what to avoid getting found with your pants down, which is allowing a 3-star to slide in, a 3-star review or a negative review. We want to avoid that at all costs. And we said the 3 parts of growing of that 5-star reputation is to get started today, not tomorrow, not next week. It's to get started today. Take past customers, past clients, share with your clientele that they need to implement this today because their reputation is at risk. And then we talked about that gold mine of leads. Well, you can open this gold mine of leads by taking care of that 5-star reputation and not sitting on the fence and not thinking that it's important or being sloppy.